So trust, we talked about trusts briefly a moment ago as a way to manage a child's inheritance. Applies to anyone that we want to leave our assets to. So trusts are how we lay out who should inherit our property. They are usually a better option than a will because trusts are private. That's super important here. So you can also say who inherits your property through a will, but wills go through public court proceedings to carry that out. Trusts do not, so long as they are drafted well, they're clear, they're fully funded, meaning that the assets are in the trust before you pass. So much better for privacy to have a trust instead of a will. Lots of other benefits there as well, faster, lower cost, etc. Again, I have more detailed videos on that, but trusts are how we determine who should manage our assets if we cannot. So if we're incapacitated, but we're still living and someone needs to pay our bills, make financial decisions for us, a trustee does that. Same thing if we're out of the country on purpose or being detained or deported, trust can allow you to appoint someone to handle those things as well, to manage your money anytime that you cannot. And also who you want to inherit your assets. Again, trusts are private legal documents. There are a few people who have a right to a copy in certain instances, but it's far more private than a public court proceeding, which is required with a will. Trusts are also important because they give us more ability to choose the details of a plan for, whoever we're leaving the money to, but especially to young kids. What do we want that to look like? What are the priorities for that funding? Healthcare, education, living expenses. Maybe not that super fast car while they're only 21. We can specify those types of things with a trust and decide who should manage the assets for the kids until they're old enough, and really for anyone where we want a little more control over how they're able to use the assets during their lifetime. If you don't think that age 18 is old enough to make a lot of important financial decisions, which most of my clients think that's a little young to be dealing with someone's life savings, you can choose a different age using a trust. Or that the trustee manages the assets. Older than that, the child can have access when you determine they should.